Live from LA Comic-Con, it's the Nighttime Show. With us as always, our head writer and allergic to purple kryptonite, Matt Walker. And our very special guest, internationally known cosplay model and retoucher, Liz Katz. And our very special host, he has all of the Infinity Stones, and one day he's going to pass them, Stephen Kramer Glickman.
Yeah, that is right. Hey, hi guys. We are here live at LA Comic-Con.
Very powerful kidneys.
Very powerful kidneys. They are working out the time stone right now, trying to get the time stone
We'll
out.
be in the Infinity diaper later.
We have Liz Katz here, a world-renowned cosplayer, hanging out with us. You've been in our booth. People have been flocking this booth for you.
Shucks.
What is this? What is this life for
How
you?
do you
What
become
is this situation?
What's going on
pro
here?
What is
How do-
happening
Explain
here?
yourself.
How do you turn
young
pro
lady.
in cosplay?
How do you become a pro in cosplay?
Oh my
what
gosh,
did you do?
I don't even know. So I was at WonderCon like 6 years ago.
Okay.
And I always liked dressing up and cosplaying. But at WonderCon, I saw that people were like getting paid to dress in costumes or like selling prints and getting paid. And I looked and I went, I want to do that.
Yeah.
So then I went on Facebook and started just like posting pictures on it, marketing it. And then all of a sudden it was a job.
Wow.
It's just,
That's amazing.
That's awesome.
What amazes me is that people like pay for that. It's like that's a thing.
Yeah.
Now,
They
what
really
was the
do.
first costume you got noticed for, would you say?
The first costume, well, the first one I wasn't even doing an official cosplay.
Oh, okay.
So I was at WonderCon and I was dressed as this elf thing, which was the same outfit I wore to Burning Man that year. This was a party year.
Yeah.
So this
Right.
year I don't remember a lot of.
Right.
But I
Sure.
remember WonderCon
We have
that
those.
year.
It was an elf thing.
Yeah.
You have that much.
A lot of leather, still like playa dust on it. And then I looked online and I was voted #1 cosplayer at IGN.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, on the site. And I was like, that's cool. That was easy. I want to do that more. So then after that, I did a Tifa Lockhart from Final Fantasy.
Oh, wow.
Because that was
yeah.
my favorite game as a kid. And
Where would you get the costume for something like that?
So
Like-
back then, I didn't know how to make a thing. That's something I learned over time.
Sure.
So back then, it was mostly looking in my closet and going, what do I have that looks like pieces from this? And then cutting things, half-assedly sewing things together, and just buying cheap pieces on Amazon and being like, sure, that's that. So if you look at my early work, it's a lot more crude than my current work.
Wow. Yeah, no, that makes sense. That's amazing.
Yeah.
What were you doing when you were like a kid? Would you go out? Are you a comic book fan or a nerd in any way? Like how?
In my family, you had to be. You didn't have a choice.
Really?
My
Okay.
father forced you to play tabletop games, miniature wargaming. We went for
It's a weird type of abuse.
Oh my god! Every year, you know how some kids go to Disney World or go to
Right.
like Barcelona every year. We went to Amish country, Pennsylvania, to go to the Historical Miniature Gaming Society convention every single year.
wow. Oh my God.
You are not leaving this house until you finish this character sheet.
No.
Were you from that area of the country? Like, did you live near there, or was it
Yeah.
like you flew across the country to go
Oh,
to
no,
that?
no. I was born and raised in New Jersey, so it was like a 3-hour drive to Amish country.
Oh, well, you've lost your accent. You don't have much of an accent anymore.
You know, the New Jersey accent's a myth. So there's a South Jersey accent,
Yeah.
and there's
there
a
is,
Boston, New York accent. New Jersey, Northern New Jersey, we just talk weird. We talk like Muppets. You're either angry or like Muppety. So.
Yeah, that's very funny. That's so funny.
Yeah.
Now, when what did you dress up as for Halloween when you were growing up? Do you have any memories of any good costumes as kids?
No, I got the word. My mom did. She made me one thing once. So every other year was store bought. We got $40, pick out a costume.
Right. Yeah.
You have 10 minutes to meet at the front. Register.
What was the worst costume you remember having to pick out?
Gosh, the worst costume. I think I was so proud, so I picked out this one thing. It was like this futuristic space girl thing. It was like purple and silver, and I was like, oh, this is so cool. And I put it on, I wore it out, and no one cared. And I think that to me was the
They're
biggest
like,
thing.
what even are you?
They didn't even care. They didn't even ask.
Oh,
it was
wow.
like, whatever.
That's 10 times
Oh,
worse
yeah.
than
So
what are
sad.
you
Just
when
ignore
nobody even asks.
But the one costume I remember that my mom did make was the Beanie Babies were really popular in the 90s. So I was the Princess Diana Beanie Baby.
Oh,
Oh.
wow.
Wow. Oh, that's cool.
That's a deep cut culturally. That's
Yeah.
yeah,
like,
that's pretty weird.
I had
like that.
one really good costume. I remember when I was in junior high, my mom and I made it together, and we made me a hamburger costume. So like it was like a sandwich board. So like there was actually like a bun, and we stuffed it with like foam and did the whole thing, and it was pretty cool.
That
Matt,
is
can I
cool.
tell you when you started talking, just because you're so always saying the wrong thing, I was certain you were going to say something about a Princess Diana Beanie Baby and like stuffing coming out of it or
No,
something.
I was going to say something about did it come with a car? That you could-
Yeah.
but no, I did. But I didn't.
But
I
he
knew.
didn't.
It was a limo, actually.
Dodi Al Fayed.
The limo.
But Dodi Al Fayed.
We've
was
now
he there? No.
now the tables have turned. I've become you, and you.
It's your
Oh,
fault, Mike.
no.
This
Oh,
is
God.
horrible.
Oh,
You brought
okay.
it up, Mike.
Sorry to the UK listeners.
But now I have a huge penis, so it all works out.
There we go. Perfect.
Swap places.
Nailed
Hooray.
it. My favorite costume as a kid was Conan the Barbarian because it came with a sword, and it came with like a little headband. It had like a headband.
You had like a tiara.
Yeah, and I had a
But
tiara,
a barbarian tiara.
but a
It was
barbarian
very,
version.
Very masculine tiara.
But your version, you took the sword and turned it into a shish kebab and grilled some meat on it.
Yes.
And
I was
That's-
very excited, though, to have a plastic sword to run around and tell everyone. And I would pose like him, and I thought that was
I
very
think you
cool.
posted pictures of that on Facebook.
that
I
was
have
half
those
the fun of a
pictures, yeah.
costume was posing. Like if you were the Hulk, it was doing the
Yeah.
Hulk poses or Spider-Man.
What
or
was-
whatever,
Yeah, I
you know?
did the hamburger pose when I was.
Like,
the Hamburglar pose.
but did any of you do the pose and then like your mom or grandma's there with the camera and go, just stand and smile?
Yes.
And
Yes.
you're
Yep.
there like,
So you're ruining
the
it, Mom.
coolest pose, like, smile. You know?
Yeah.
you're like, you're ruining
Like,
the
yeah,
picture,
we
Mom.
smile.
This character does not smile.
Batman doesn't smile, Mom.
Exactly.
So how many?
Wait, hang on, Mike. I know. You have like a bad. You had a bad costume, or would you? No, it's not a bad costume. I just know you're a big Star Wars fan.
Well, okay, I had two then, because the first one was I dressed as Howard the Duck and nobody knew who the hell I was at all,
that's
except
so
my
sad.
assistant principal, and I was like, that guy's a loser.
He's the one guy. That's
I don't want him knowing who I am. And but the worst was I was too fat for all the Star Wars costumes.
Oh.
And so my parents wrapped me in tinfoil and put a black belt on me, and I went as the Death Star. Other kids were dressed as Jedi, going, "That's no moon." we're caught in his gravitational pull.
Oh, that's
Kids
so
trying
funny.
to shoot me in the exhaust port. It was horrible.
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh, I love that. That's so funny, and especially because of the trick or treating, because you want to go
Yeah.
trick or treating.
Yeah, and free candy to a fat kid.
Oh,
my
my
parents
God.
lost track of me on Halloween.
yeah.
They got a call at 2 in the morning. Oh, Mike, where the hell are you? I'm at the border. How do I say trick or treat in Spanish? I came home with a bunch of chiclets and wrestling masks, and pharmaceuticals for my grandparents. Everybody won.
bring back a baby.
Yeah, free
that's
baby.
Successful. What a successful.
Bracito? I don't mind if I do. Put it in the bag.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Hey guys, we're here at LA Comic Con and we're having such a great time. And one of the cool things that we've been able to do here is give away amazing stickers to everyone that's come through
Yes.
from StickerU.com. StickerU.com allows you to upload your logo or any artwork to the online editor, add text, borders, and order custom die-cut products from stickers to labels to decals, magnets, patches, badges, iron-ons. I mean, it's made for cons,
Now,
man.
these aren't those lazy stickers that you stick them somewhere and they droop off right
No,
away.
these are gorgeous, beautiful
Or
stickers.
the color fades real quick.
Oh, no. These are incredible stickers. They're top of the line. They're beautiful. And with StickerU.com, you can order any size, any shape, and any quality. Most
Any
sticker guys,
size, any shape?
We're talking. We have a sticker here that is absolutely enormous. Literally, I could stick it to you, and it could be your costume. Most sticker guys out there force you to buy like a minimum number of stickers or pages. But with
I
StickerU,
hate those guys.
Yeah, no. With StickerU.com, there's no minimum. All right, you can do literally just one sticker. There's so much fun. It's so much fun.
Wait a second. If I just want one
you
sticker.
can get one sticker of whatever you want in whichever way you want it. There's no setup costs
Unbelievable.
or die charges. Like the
There's
other
no die
stickers.
charges?
No, there's no die charges like the other companies. It's really incredible stuff.
Making those other companies sound like jerks.
They are jerks. Sticker use technology automates everything, and the moment you check out, your custom manufacturing process is initiated. How about that?
I love when things are initiated.
Me too.
That's my favorite.
When people think of ordering online, they think of ready-made products that are boxed up, shipped out as soon as the order transaction is completed. But Sticker U is way cooler because everything's at your fingertips, and you could go on your phone. You can do it on your phone. You can do it on your computer. You got to check it out, and it goes right. It's literally to your specifications. So
Literally,
not figuratively, but literally. So if you're around, if you come to our shows, we're gonna have stickers for you because these stickers are amazing. Check them out, guys. They're awesome. And whether you need new stickers for your laptop, skateboard, or as handouts at an event, or you're coming to an awesome con like LA Comic Con, this is the thing to do. You need to check them out. StickerU.com. That's right. StickerU.com. StickerU.com.
stickerwho.com?
StickerU.com.
Steven, I just got here. LA Comic Con. The booth looks amazing. First of all, it's so professional. You have these big banners. You have the posters. You have the stickers. Everything is set up. You have those postcards, all the different stuff. How'd you get it to look this good that fast?
I'll tell you what, we really did not have a lot of time to pull this thing together, and it came together so beautifully. And a lot of that really has to do with Overnight Prints. OvernightPrints.com did 4,000 posters for us and 1,000 postcards, and people have been lining up to get these posters.
How quick did they do those?
Just within like days, within like a few days, they were able to turn around. I mean, overnight, they can do them overnight. We knew that we had a little more time, so we sent them all sorts of stuff. But they
the posters we've been giving out, these movie quality, like high quality looking posters.
Yeah,
they did those that fast.
Yeah, they did them overnight.
If you needed a movie quality poster tomorrow, you could have that in your hands.
Absolutely.
Nice.
And the prices on them are completely insane. If you use code NIGHTTIME, NIGHTTIME, posters are like $1.99 each. Postcards are 500 4x6 for $19.85, and site-wide you can save up to 91%. That's a crazy deal. That's
you can bring them whatever you designed.
Yeah.
Get it put on a poster. They'll have it to you within a day or two, or what?
Yeah, because they're overnight. It's overnight prints.
Oh, so the whole thing is done overnight.
Done overnight.
Just upload the artwork, and you got posters the next day.
What's really crazy is too. It's like when you're trying to get more fans and new fans and introduce new fans to your project, and this is our passion project. That's what Nighttime Show is. So but
we want it to look as good as possible.
We want it to look as good as possible.
Professional.
So when you have people coming to our booth, go, "What is this? What's going on?" And you go, "Here's these gorgeous posters." Every single person wanted one.
Well, yeah, and I've noticed there's all this competition, all these booths doing all sorts of stuff, lots of babes and whatnot all over the place.
Yeah.
And it still looks amazing.
Yeah, no, this place is the best. But overnightprints.com, you got to go check them out. Overnightprints.com, overnightprints.com. All right, back to the show.
So how many total costumes do you have in your closet, like right now, like in your wardrobe? If you're like, hey, I had to put on something different every single day, how many days are you going to go where you've got something different?
Probably a month. I probably have about 30 in there.
Holy shit. So you could do a calendar. You could do a whole month calendar if you wanted.
I could. Usually calendar, you do one picture per month. Those would be teeny tiny.
I'm
day.
cheap, or maybe I'm too ambitious. The calendar that I want.
Usually there's 12 months.
Picture every day.
A different picture every day.
What you could do one of those fun Christmas calendars.
Advent calendar.
You have like chocolate behind it.
Oh, the Advent
calendar.
Like a sexy Advent calendar.
Yeah.
I like this idea. This is a good idea.
Instead of chocolate, it's nudity. You peel away the picture. Nudity is just as good as chocolate to adults.
Yeah.
to
One
grown-ups.
sock comes off. People really enjoy that.
I think so. I think that might be a new thing.
That could be a thing.
You're sitting on a gold mine, literally.
Just started a new trend. Next year, all cosplayers are doing Advent calendars.
How do you deal some of the pictures? Some of these are very what's the word?
Racy.
These are racy. Some of them are risque pictures, right? How do you deal with? I know that you seem very, very nice to your fans. That we just saw you spend a lot of time taking pictures with people and
I
being
love
very
them.
kind to them.
I want to add to that. She
Yeah.
was so kind that while we were interviewing other people, she literally climbed over furniture to meet her fans.
Yeah.
And under, I did under the
And
roof.
climbed under furniture rather than ruin
Disturb
my
us.
like move me or anything like that.
Yeah.
She was not diva-esque at all about it.
No, you really
know? It
weren't.
was
That
very
was
cool.
so cool of you. So, when has it ever gotten weird? Do they ever get too weird?
So, luckily on things like Instagram and Facebook and Twitter, you have two separate sections in your
Right.
inboxes. It's the ones that you know and follow and have allowed, and then the other, they actually call it the other folder.
Yeah.
So in
Right.
the other
Right.
folder, I will go through my other folder sometimes and will randomly respond to things. But, that's where most of the dirtier stuff is.
And
but
that's where you get all the guys like,
And
let
the
me see your
kookier
feet.
stuff.
Can I see
Yeah.
your feet? Do you get that a lot?
I get that more on my club because I have...
Wait, did you say can I see your feet or what?
Yeah, that's like a
it's a
thing
big
now.
thing.
There are feet guys. So sometimes
Yeah.
I'll shoot things because I have a membership site on there. I'm doing bad with the microphone. So I have a membership site, and on there are more like risque things from there. It's like the cosplay after the top comes off, and then that's where like I do stuff too, where I'm like, because the feet guy will email me and be like,
Yeah.
hey, can we get one where we see blah blah blah's feet?
I like that you're saying the feet guy rather than Matt Walker.
Right.
But no, it's not me.
It's very
It's
nice
not-
of you.
yeah.
I just bring that up because like it's if you search
No,
for
it's just
any
you
celebrity
knew
name,
who it is,
No,
and you
it-
knew what it was.
There's a feet,
I'm saying,
wiki feet.
if
and
you search
Wiki
any
feet,
celebrity
wiki
on the
feet.
internet, and like how Google auto suggests an autocomplete thing,
Sure.
Like the second one down is always like whatever the name is, and then feet.
Feet.
Like
well,
it's a
yeah,
thing.
if you search for feet a lot,
no,
it
I
is.
swear I don't.
Yes. So funny.
No, the feet
So
guy though are
funny.
usually very nice. They're very like respect. They just want to see feet.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I usually
Yeah,
try
just
to
like
incorporate them in shoots. So I'll be like just not wearing my shoes. I'm not like licking or touching them. So I'm like, all right, let's use some.
Filing off bunions or anything like that.
Yeah.
Give the people what they want.
Can I say like swear words on
Yeah,
here?
of course.
Sure.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like when
Yeah.
it comes to dick pics though, apparently from other girls like what they post, apparently everyone gets way more dick pics than I do. I don't know why. I don't know if people don't want to send me their penis.
Oh.
I don't know. But I
Oh,
don't
did
get-
you hear that, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Send her
She's
some
lacking it.
penises
Not
already.
An
Yeah.
invitation. I get more pictures of people like their pancakes they make, their dogs. Like I get
Very
people
sweet,
are
innocent
trying to,
pictures.
Like, woo me. They're like, this is what you get when you get me. You get pancakes and dogs. And I'm like,
What?
So, guys, if you haven't done anything for charity this month, make sure and send her a dick pic.
For God's sake.
Do something. Help a girl out.
What about relationship type stuff? Do you talk about that kind of stuff on there, or you kind of keep that separate?
so I never really did a lot, but then every time I get into a fight with my boyfriend or something happens, a drunk thing, the next day I will go on Instagram Live and rant. And I will just rant there, letting all my dirty laundry out.
Sure, yeah.
And then when you make up a day later and then
Yeah.
you're like,
Let me delete that video.
but it's already been live,
Yeah.
so like 30,000, 40,000 people saw it. So you're like,
shit.
it's cool now, Cass. It's all good now.
Everything's cool.
So ignore what I say. He's a good guy today. It's all good now.
Oh my God.
So yeah, like normal fights people have because I don't know why. Anytime I get mad, I'm like vocal to the world.
Yeah.
They like. end
I
up
just
with-
pictured feet guy trying to, he's like, I want to defend her honor.
Yeah, that's what you get. All these people like trying to like defend, and I'm like. Guys, hasn't anyone ever been mad at you and throwing your clothes outside or haven't you had that crazy chick? Well, I'm that crazy chick.
The fight that my girlfriend and I get into on a pretty regular basis, we have two fights we get into. One of them is about chicken. At the grocery store, she likes to buy chicken that has all the bones in it, and
Right.
I go, "Hey, let's get." They have the chicken,
More calcium
the,
for
the
the
tender, the chicken tender you can just buy and make on the barbecue. That's just. Like a
boneless.
regular,
Work's
it's
been
boneless
done, yeah.
thing, and she'll just be like, "You just don't want bones because you're lazy," and I'm like, "No, I don't want bones because we don't need bones. We've passed bones. It's like
Yeah.
getting a watermelon with seeds. You don't need. They make it without.
Yeah,
And we fight.
they
we
make
fight,
it without.
We fight about that. We fight about the difference between a Swiffer sweeper and a mop. She thinks mops are the way to go. I say Swiffer sweeper is the choice. Swiffer sweeper is a nice.
No,
It's
Steven. You
much
gotta
better.
get the Swiffer Wet Jet.
That's what I have. I'm saying Swiffer Wet Jet. I have a Swiffer
Yeah,
Wet
the Swiffer
Jet.
Sweeper
Yeah.
is garbage. The Swiffer Wet Jet is good.
I have a
do
great Swiffer
both.
Wet Jet.
I Swiffer and then I mop.
And then you mop?
Yeah.
Well, because you don't want the dirt and the dust all
No,
in.
see,
But the
You get-
mop's
you
really
get-
old.
Wait, hang on. You can't. Wait, you
He's the
can't.
boyfriend here. Hold on.
I just want to say it sucks really bad when you get blasted out on the internet. The next day you're kissing each other, but the world hates you. So
Oh man. Oh, I'm sorry,
a little
buddy.
praise for the boyfriend there.
There we
Yes.
go. A little praise for
Who
the
while
boyfriend.
she was telling that
We
story,
love
was
you today.
dutifully gathering
I
her
know,
posters
so
and putting
putting
them
away
away.
my
exactly.
things.
Yeah. No, the other fight that we get into is parking lot. We get in the parking lot, and
Sure.
we'll go in a fucking. Where do you? What part do you live? Do you know Studio
Glendale.
City? Do you know Studio
Yeah.
City at all? So in Studio City, there's a grocery store. She'll park on the other side of the damn parking lot, and then we have to walk all the way over to the fucking Ralph's. And I'll go, I go, there's a million other parking spaces. I go, what the fuck are we parking all the way over here for? And she'll go, oh, what are you little? You can't walk with your feet. Your feet are tired. I'm like, no, I'm not saying that. Just like, what the fuck are we doing all the way over here? This is bullshit land, you know? And like as we're going, I'll point out other parking spots. We could have parked there. We could have parked there. And it's like, I feel like an elderly man.
She's tricking you into exercise.
She's trying to get me to
Yeah.
exercise.
Well,
That's what
Steve and
it
I got
is.
into a fight yesterday over an inflatable unicorn and whether we should have it in the
Yes.
booth or not.
And you know what?
Yeah.
I think
So-
I think you
And
won
I was
out.
right.
You
I
won.
won.
You won. People
fits.
really wanted.
People seem to like it.
From Big Mouth Inc. We have this very cool, big, beautiful unicorn, and I love it, but I wasn't sure if it went with the decor, but it does. It fucking really does go with the decor. I wanted to go with their giant 8-foot tall
Duck.
rubber duck, but the
Yeah.
circumference of the duck is a little
It
too
just didn't
big.
didn't fit.
You
The
know,
unicorn goes with everything.
Unicorn.
Yeah.
A unicorn goes with everything.
The unicorn is always a
Yeah.
popular.
Now you're
Yeah.
wearing contacts,
I am.
and it's interesting because I've noticed they have like a spot that's white on
I
them,
know,
and it
but they
keeps
move.
rotating around. Like, is that
Yeah.
uncomfortable to wear colored contacts like that? Or
No, so you can't feel them. It's a little annoying though, because like when you're doing videos and shoots and stuff, if they're not in the same position, you
Yeah.
gotta like stick your finger in your eye and like and rotate it.
Oh man.
And yeah, unless someone like
So they're
mentions-
kind of like animated style, right?
Yeah, they're
Is
like
that-
anime.
Yeah.
style.
yeah, they're
Yeah.
anime
Yeah.
style.
So, like, do you wear contacts normally, and these are prescription, or are they
I
completely?
do wear contacts normally. These are not prescription. I got these 3 days ago, so I couldn't get prescription
Okay.
on time. So I am blind past my hand right now.
Wow.
You're like blurry.
Oh, okay.
You're blurry.
Wow.
Everything's blurry right
We're
now.
very handsome right now, Steve.
We're
As
very,
handsome as we're gonna
very.
get.
I am.
You're
one
being
of the,
interviewed by 3 very attractive men.
I'm one of the most attractive men here in town. People say that all the
The
time.
mayor said so.
Yeah, the mayor of Los
Yeah.
Angeles.
Gave him the key to the city just
Very-
for sexiness.
It's very true. We have to wrap things up with
Aw.
you, but where
Fiddlesticks.
can people find you on the web and on the internet and the internet places?
Anywhere.
What's your
No,
Instagram?
My Instagram and Instagram and Twitter are Liz Katz Official. My Facebook is Liz Katz Fan Page, and you can also find my website, lizkatz.com, which has my members-only Gritty Kitty Club, which is a little grittier than what's on Instagram. And
But it's very cool.
It
It's
is.
very cool stuff.
Yeah.
No, that's
the
awesome.
Nitty Gritty Kitty Club.
I love it. That's so
Good name.
cool. Mike, where can people find you on the internet?
On all social media at Mike Black Attack.
Oh, great.
So there.
So that's perfect.
So
Matt,
there.
Matt, what about you? Where can
You
people
can find
catch you, buddy?
everything from me at funnymatt.com. If you don't like me on the show, you can let me know at mattwalkersucks.com. And you should definitely go check out the new Nighttime Show website that we just built
Yep.
at thenightimeshow.com.
Yes, absolutely. You can always get me at Stephen Glickman, STPHEN Glickman on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe to the Nighttime Show podcast. And if you are in the Los Angeles area, come out to the live show November 17th with Michael Dorn, a.k.a. Worf from Star Trek The Next Generation, or December 15th with Drake Bell. A lot of fun stuff. Liz Katz, you're the fucking coolest. Thank you so much for doing our booth and being here and being so great.
Well, thank you for inviting me.
You're the coolest. Hopefully we'll get to do something again real soon.
Let's do it.
Awesome.
Let's do it.
Thanks, guys, for listening. Bye.
Oh,